The worst case scenario, and guys, we go back to the archives for this one now. But the worst case scenario, if we went outside, is something we almost alluded to just now, right? We get to the top of our break point, and we've either beat him so bad on the vertical cell or something has happened where he is too low for us to be able to throw him by anymore, right? He's sitting in a little bit of inside leverage trail position. He's low and on our back hip. And if I have to sit here and wait forever, we're going to cause a collision, a traffic jam. He's probably going to have a chance to grab onto us and do what DBs do, which is basically hold and not get called. So we don't want to allow him the chance to do that. So it's super rare. This doesn't show up on film all over the place. But again, if it's a scenario that shows up ever, you'd love to have a coaching point for it. So in these moments, right, with the DB on our back hip and we've got a in breaker, we've won outside, he's low, he's inside of us. We talk about using a speed cut and kind of bubbling over the top of this DB. So what we're looking for, it's not quite a definitive step necessarily, right? But we do want to give a big lie with our eyes in this direction as we go into it, either to freeze his feet or ideally you almost put him on the other hip. But knowing that he's low and inside, we kind of give a quick tease outside, and then it's almost a bow or a bubble over the top and then get back down to our depth because we know that he's going to be running inside. And so we want to speed it over the top of him and kind of win a race this way. The thought would be get him to jump that outside move, take it over the top, not get touched, and then see if we can't win this way. So, of course, this is so grainy. It probably came off a VHS tape when it got to the all-time library. But, fellas, this is 85 for the Cincinnati Bengals, right? Young coaches might not have even gotten a chance to watch him play that much, the youngest in the room. But he goes by Chad Ochocinco, and he's an incredible route runner. Okay, so when you look at it here, he's one outside on a dig, and the DB is too low, too far inside for us to be able to throw him by in this moment. So you see the plan in place, right? A lie opposite of it, head and eyes going this way just a little bit, speeds over the top. And in the NFL where they can't grab and restrict, it's even okay if he's on your low hip and near you, right? It's a great win, okay? Same plan in motion. Really good clip from a ground cam view of this receiver for the Jacksonville Jaguars, right? DB too low and inside for us to do anything about it on a dig. So we lie to him at the top. We speed over the top and we get him. If you watch his reaction to this, watch when we plant this left foot and start the lie, watch 31 plant his left foot and drive that angle. All we need to do is freeze his feet for a moment and run over the top fast enough that he can't catch up and we give ourselves a chance to create separation. Okay. Cole Beasley here, I believe, is this guy up top. Nope, I'm tripping. Here we go. He's down here. Excuse me. There's Cole Beasley. Okay, at the bottom of our screen against, on this side of the field, at least for Arizona, two-man. And we know two-man comes with inside leverage trail technique. We know their help comes from a half-field safety playing for width and depth over the top. So DBs in two-man love to be sitting right here on an in-breaker, right? And what does Cole do in order to fix that leverage? You see it. Right? The lie, the head and eyes at the top of it, speed cut over the top. This is a really good example of bubbling over the top and then getting back down to our depth, right? And reducing back to the ball so we don't get undercut